Hi guys, what's up? I'm about to pack 4 orders. I was like, why not just, chat with you guys through it. It's funny how like you'll get 1 order and then it's like, well, let me wait a minute, and now we have 4 to pack. Guys, how adorable is my little workplace corner? If you haven't seen my studio decor video, go watch it. Isn't this giving? It's giving to me. And I love that I bought this here because usually something like this, it would be like an incline, but you could sit it up, your laptop staying like this too. Right now we're about to print shipping labels and packing slips. So unfortunately I accidentally got the wrong one. The picture, maybe ideally, ooh, I hate going into the mines, but maybe they think some people use a full sheet, a full 8x11 for 1 label. So we're still gonna use it, but I'm gonna print 2 labels per page because that's how they come out on Shopify. So you have to put your labels in your printer. I use an Epson EcoTank, Epson EcoTank 2800. They're very different. All the numbers matter. I believe this one's pigmented, but I don't know for sure. It's a better one, that's all I know. So it was unplugged, I just turned it back on. I'm going to log in to Shopify. This is where I'm getting cheap. Like I usually print that it weighs a little bit less, so it's not like a lot of payment for shipping. All of the shipping labels came out to about $4 and some change. So I'm gonna select review 4 labels. I use UPS Ground Advantage, guys. It's really important though to change your printer settings here or else the printing comes out weird. So I go in and select settings. Okay, so paper type, premium matte paper. I'm gonna go home and select print and then just print it regular. But yeah, while it's printing, I'm gonna also print out my packing slips here. And then I guess while we do that, I need to find the 3x3 paper for the labels. Cause I was upstairs in my office, my old office, trying to find this. But I found it, so I used Avery 94101s for my candle labels. So I have that here. Just to be honest, at home printing takes some time. Like each one of these pages is gonna take like 30 seconds. And it's like, what? But while I wait, I'm just gonna go into Avery. Oh, I'm already in, okay. And I'm just gonna go in. I'm not sharing my screen because I'm just telling you what I do. I'm not trying to like overly do it. It's really to be an educator. Like I am not your teacher of anything in this video. Unless you want to sign up for one-on-one coaching, we can totally do a detailed view of my screen. That's what I usually do on my one-on-one coaching. I share my screen. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in and print these labels too. I've been trying to multitask, guys. Let me get in there. Okay, the only thing I hate about Avery is that they go edit all, and it's like we don't want to edit them all. And then they so gung-ho on saving stuff, but sometimes it's not saved. But this time it was, so I'm a happy girl. But yeah, let me look at the packing slip so we can see what we're packing. This is so cool to pack forward. This is the time. Clean sheets candle. I've been feeling high energy because of my heavy workout. Yes, I just printed the labels, Starlit Nights, 2 of those, and now we're gonna print the packing slips. I'm thinking of sitting down while packing orders. Like I never do that, and I think I would feel better doing it. I'm just gonna do 1 order at a time and really focus on making it like an amazing order, amazing experience for each of these people. Okay, so our first order is for Tasha. She's in Maryland, and she got the Clean Sheets candle, honey vanilla candle, Clean Sheets candle, honey vanilla candle, and a maple chai mini candle. Oh no, she got the honey vanilla wax melt. So I'm just gonna grab that honey vanilla wax melt. The stairs took me out, y'all. Clean Sheets candle. And then we got this maple mini. Perfect. So the first thing I want to do is make sure everything looks super clean and move these peanuts out of my way. But yeah, I'm gonna just wipe it down. Just because somehow after creating something and putting it on a shelf, it can get messy. comment if that happens to y'all too. I love this vlog. I'm chatting with AT&T support to get a phone credit because I just believe in always just getting my way. Yes, okay, so the Clean Sheets candle is clean. The maple candle, clean. And then the honey vanilla wax melt. Definitely wax melt. Like I definitely find myself, sorry, sometimes the printer will readjust itself randomly and I live alone, so I used to always scare the crap out of me. But yeah, I always, if I do wax melt, there's like some splashback, anything, right? And I used to put warning labels on wax melts, but I don't really think you need that. Like to read it, it says burn within sight. This is not being burnt, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I just feel like today's really gonna be a great day. I don't know, last night I figured out something as it relates to a reason why something was being delayed for me, and I feel like I really expedited it, and I don't know why, but I have high energy right now. I have no caffeine. I think it's just because I worked out on Saturday and on Monday really hard. Like the intensity of your workout creates like bursts of energy, I feel. So here's her entire order, and now we're gonna grab a box. Before we grab a box, let's just carefully wrap everything. So I'm just gonna put, why do I ever wrap these? This is stupid. I am not bubble wrapping these. I'm just gonna wrap her candle and that's it. Like, I don't know why I ever waste bubble wrap on non-items that won't damage. So I feel like another thing is happening in my life. To be really dramatic, guys, I feel like I'm becoming smarter. I think I'm becoming smarter. Wow, I only needed this one. Perfect. So I bought magic tape for my decor, but I'm gonna start using it for this instead of the shipping tape. Tonight, I wanna play CSG's like it rough, so I'm gonna turn it up. What is he talking about in that song? Like, I remember I was listening to None of Your Friends' Business by Genuine because I had just fell in love with that song. And at the end of the song, I heard all night, all day, and I just fell in love with that song. So I just decided to start playing it, you know? But yeah, guys, I'm about to grab a box now for this order. This girl is on fire. So we're gonna stamp it with the stamp. This girl is on fire. She's walking. I really prefer doing it this way because having a ring light and like y'all and I'm recording me packing the order hurts me, you know? Because then I find myself, like if I do it that way, I find myself messing up the quality of whatever I'm working on because I'm trying to get the best shot. And I'm sick of doing that. Like I'm sick of sacrificing my business to show people how to make more money for them. Because it's like I don't have any money, but I helped someone else make money. That just kills my life. You have to be realistic, you know, sometimes. But yeah. Okay, came out 10 times better than when I recorded. Yes, sir. So, only thing is my workspace is a little waxed out, a little dirty, but I think we should be okay. So now I'm gonna put the box together. I hope you guys are having an amazing day when you're watching this video back, and I hope you feel empowered to challenge yourself to change your mindset. Because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, we wrestle against principalities. The things that we see in our lives are not as hard as you think. The only thing that's hard is to be comfortable with your own line. But yeah, I was gonna do Valentine's paper, but I feel like I'm only gonna do Valentine's paper for when people order my bundles. So yeah, I do tissue paper like this on one side, and I get it from Dollar Tree, so I don't mind using a lot of it. I get like 20 sheets for $1, so I don't mind using a lot. And it's sort of like a gift, I would imagine. But then I take a trash bag. I love sitting down back in order. It's less annoying. Oh my God. I take a trash bag and I put peanuts in it. And this will just be the scent for all 4 because I don't have any more trash bags. I got it. I got my credit. I'm so blessed. See, when you have positive thinking, you get positive results. Okay, so this will be the scent for everything. Oh, man, I really wish I made samples of Love Spell because I think they'll make people buy it. You know what I mean? Whatever, I'll do that after this. There'll be more orders. You know? I guess I could just use the fact that the peanuts are gonna smell like it, and they're gonna go, what is that smell? So that's a scent of another candle. I'm gonna put it in my packing slip. I'm gonna write it on the packing slip. Thank you for purchasing from me. If you love the scent of the box, feel free to check out True Love on my website. Use code blah 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 for blah blah blah. So I put the biggest thing in there first, and then I'll put the little things in there. Right, and then from here I just add in some more peanuts, just a few, not too much. Right, more peanuts, and then we're going to write on her note okay, I just love that because I hope this can help somebody if y'all have AT&T and they be overcharging like outrageous prices. Like if you go to the chat feature, they'll give you a credit off of your bill like every time. But if you call, they'll be like, no, you can't do that. Okay, so hey Tasha. Tasha, do you know your name is famous? Like Latasha from Escape, who can sing. Thanks so much for making, thanks so much. So I said, thanks so much for supporting our small business. If you love the box scent, check out True Love on my website, Talisha. Cause she probably opened the box like, wow, that smells so good. I didn't order a scent like that. And then she'll have this note here saying, hey girl, if you love that, get this. Perfect. Okay, so fold it up. I feel calmer packing your order sitting down. Cause I feel like we should just take everything that we're worried about to God. And if you're ever worried about anything in life, in general, once you give it to God, you don't have any worry, and then you're telling him that you trust him with it. Like instead of that you don't trust him with it. Because when you worry, it's like you're telling God you don't trust him, and what else are you supposed to do? But why wouldn't God want to just give us things even if we don't? Never understood it. I'm just going with the flow. The flow. Okay, so then I put on one of my thank you cards. I had gotten this paper a while back. It was too big for business cards. So now I put it in my orders because I ran out of my candle care cards through Black Friday. People kicked my butt on Black Friday. It was crazy. And now I'm gonna tape the box up. I'll tape right here. Just 2 pieces because I hate when it's too taped up. Melissa has ordered like over $800 of stuff while it was on sale, so you can imagine it was worth thousands of dollars. That's how much her orders were worth, and she said I always make her fight to open her boxes. So I'm gonna try not to make people fight open their boxes as much. But I just wanted to emphasize that like safety's always a priority on the side, guys. Okay, so that was Tasha's order. So now I'm just going to cut this paper here because like I said before, it comes as one full sheet, which is fine. This is even more professional than what I was doing before, because before I even purchased this, I was literally just going ahead and printing on printer paper and then taping it with Scotch tape to the package, which in turn actually was more expensive because I was wasting so much tape and it looked janky. So don't do that. Just get sticker paper. Like you can actually get a thermal label printer for your orders too. I'm not a fan. I have like 6 thermal label printers and none of them to me work well. So I've always been fighting for my life with thermal label printers. But yeah, I'm just like realizing also that people try to project their, this is so random, y'all. Like I hope y'all enjoy this video. People try to project their insecurities. They try to project their day on you, but if you can detach from their day, you can have an amazing day. And even then, if you see a circumstance in your own life that you don't like, you don't have to respond with the same energy, because if you respond with negativity on something, we're running low on fragile labels, so we're only putting 1 on there. But if you respond with negativity for something, then you're way less likely to get your intended result than if you respond with positivity, because nothing is permanent. Everything can change. He got a vanilla amberwood candle, which I told y'all I was super excited about. Then he got vanilla noir. He got a apple cider melt and a honey vanilla melt. So I'm gonna grab the honey vanilla one. That's the last honey vanilla. I love when y'all buy my stuff. It really means a lot to me. Okay, so boom. Now, this is gonna require a larger box. So really all I have to do is wrap up this candle here, which, yeah. I just feel like everything is finally turning around for my life too, guys. Like, it had been, one time my balance was $340 and I got it down to $60. Just cause like, what am I even paying for? First of all, I never even use my phone. Like, the only reason why I have an unlimited plan is because they claim that that's cheaper in some way. And I'm just like, seriously, it's not cheaper. And so, you know, like, it's really not cheaper. Oh, yay. Okay, so this is gonna work perfectly for wrapping this. So we go boom, boom. The purpose is to just pay my bill before we leave to pack. Perfect. So the way I was trying to wrap it, it wasn't fully covered, but then you switch up the way you do it and it works. Oh, that's just like life. Like the way we're trying to do something with the same circumstances won't work the same way it would if you try to do, but like it won't work, but if you switch up your process, then you will be able to get what you actually desire much faster. I think it's so beautiful to think of life like that. Like, this order isn't really big enough for such a big box. This is the last box I have. You know, I think it'll be a perfect size for this box. But yeah, it's like, it's very important for you to identify what you have and try different ways to use what you have to get what you desire. Like, I don't know, I feel like everything is a message. Even with that, packing that order right there, I'm like, if I never thought about moving the wrap the other way, then I would have just assumed I didn't have enough. But assumptions prevent opportunities too. So very important not to just assume, you know. Yeah. So we got the box, and yeah, I'm gonna put some. Why do I feel like he wouldn't like packing peanuts that smell like love spill? I think he would prefer packing peanuts that smell like sandalwood escape. Just because it's a man. It's so cool that a man keeps buying for me. Like, he's bought like 4 or 5 times. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some tissue paper. And then I remember this one guy I was supposed to buy for his rental. He has a cabin that he's renting, and he was supposed to buy for me for that. So hopefully he does that. So I just put both the tissue paper in. I can't believe I've been. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of peanuts. Right, and then the biggest one first. Vanilla amber wood. The second biggest, and then the wax melts and more peanuts. Your touch is driving me crazy. The way I feel. I got some snacks, some trail mix. Also, I needed to find this. Hell. So this is going to be for this is for Candace. So she found my YouTube video on the In the Stars scent and decided that she wanted to purchase my candle to see what she thought of the candle. So here it is. I was on the website, the Makesy website, and I realized that these candles are so expensive, like crazy expensive. Like I did not expect it to look this good. So I ran out of the prism jars, so I told her I could just do the iridescent jar. So it's fine, it's fine. She just needed this so bad. Like she will piss me off, but it's such psychology. This happens in psychology. She was like, do you have any more of the In the Stars candle? So I was like, I don't have any more. Or I said I have one more. So I brought it back for her, which people love. They love when you do things for them, but then it's not necessarily they needed that thing specifically at that time. It's just, it crossed their mind and their mind changed. So she added it to her cart, right? And then just from there, someone else checked out, bought it the same day. I was like, oh my God, wow. I could restock this immediately, or I could just let her reach out. Because if I restock it immediately, she's not gonna purchase it. She's gonna add it to her cart and abandon checkout again. And like, it's not gonna be a big deal. Versus if I just, you know, did it this way, right? So that's what I did, you know, like, instead of restocking it immediately. Oh, okay. Okay. Talking about this time, like, we only have $20 credit. I'm like, last time I got 40. But yeah, people will look at your site, okay, and they want something there that's not there. The main reason why they want it is because it's not there. So then they get it that it's there. So then they have the time in their mind again to decide not to get it. But then when it sells out the second time, that feeling is unheard of. It's unmatched. It's what goes through my mind when I'm on Bath and Body Works too. Like if they had a certain body thing that was super rare, like champagne toast on the sale. Like if they had champagne toast for sale, oh my God, that'd be lit, right? So when it's like champagne toast for sale, they and they sell out of it, you're like, dang, I'm never gonna get that sale again. You really want it, you attach emotion to that sale, so when you don't get it, you're really sad. But it's important to use that in your own business too, so that like if someone wants to make a purchase from you, you just sell it out, because you know they're gonna get really sad like that. And so here she came again in the DM, like, man, I keep missing it. She said, I keep missing it, even though I restocked it for her and she abandoned her checkout. It was because of her mind. She decided against it. So then when she saw it was gone again, she reached out again. And it's just like, that's how we are as humans. But I knew that would happen, and I knew that if I would have already just immediately rushed and anxiously restocked it, she wouldn't have purchased it. And again, it sold out again. Like, I could probably put more on my site because I have more, but just like Bath and Body Works, I'm sure they be thinking like, yes, I know you like certain scents, but can you just buy, like, we didn't make these other scents for no reason. And for, I don't know, I think it's worse for me because the other scents are quite similar. Like every scent on my site is like either super vanilla-y or super perfumey. So if you are desperate over this one vanilla-y scent, I have another vanilla-y scent right there. Or you're desperate over this one perfumey scent, I have another perfumey scent right there. There's no reason to just be freaking out, beefing with each other over this. Yeah. I'm gonna grab packing peanuts, put them in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. I feel like what you say to yourself comes true. So it's super important for you to be cognizant of that when you're saying anything. Like, you have to be on a mental, keep your mind in check all day. Like, wow, I'm having an amazing day. And just go off on a rampage of why your day is so amazing, so that you prevent disappointment. Because disappointment comes when you aren't thinking like that. Because when you're thinking of like sad stuff, you see evidence. Maybe they some positive stuff, you see evidence. And it might not even necessarily be the specific outcome you want. Like, there's been a couple times where I wanted a certain job and then I didn't get it, but then I get a better job, you know? Because I'm thinking positively. Or like, I wanted to pay a certain bill. Because that's my understanding. I'm like, you pay bills. But God's understanding is no. Not everybody pays bills. Some people literally just get delays and credits and waivers. And I am those people. See, she has a business called Belle's Glow. This morning, I was thinking, girl, you are snapping. Just with how well I got ready and everything. So instead of taking other people's actions as, yay, he did it. So instead of taking other people's actions as like a negative towards you, it's a positive. It's like, why? I often think, why do you act this way towards me? And I'm like, people act this way because I'm amazing. I have to keep being amazing. Be amazing. And I think that the reason why God has been delaying so much in my life, I'm getting anxious and happy thinking about it out loud. Hallelujah. Oh my God, God is so good. The reason why he's been delaying things is because I wasn't mentally prepared to handle the things he's going to give me, because the main reason why I lost things to begin with was because I couldn't really handle the opinions of others. Like, I let the other people's opinions make me uncomfortable. It's sort of like the pretty girl and on a schoolyard who just wants to play and everybody wants to bully her and stuff. You can never let that distract you. Like, that's why I was always looking at, well, I just got into looking at Simone Biles and all the really great things she's doing for women. And so my bill is $173 and now it's like $128 minus 30, so we're at like 98 right now. So I'll just have to get another credit for 40 and then my bill will be at 58 and I'll pay it. But yeah, so I learned a huge amount from Simone Biles. I really envied her. I would look at her like, wow, she is on a team and not everyone is doing as good as her. I'm wondering, like, how do you manage the jealousy? And I think the best way to manage jealousy is to lock in on being your best at anything, at any time throughout the day. Don't look around you, because the more you look around at other people, the more they project their understanding. And I remember being in hotel cells and there was this little gay boy who was and y'all are probably gonna be like, oh, you said gay boy. I genuinely meant it. I didn't mean it like I find respect in what they do. I think it's kind of bad, but that's a whole nother conversation. But he was obsessed with me. He was fixated on me because he wanted my job. He wanted either to, like, and then he was like kind of hitting on me too. It was a lot at once to unpack, and it kind of gave me PTSD. I think that's really where a lot of my my problems come, because I'm thinking people are gonna treat me like he did. Like, he was so crazy. I mean, he picked an argument with me because my boss liked me or whatever, and he was like trying to argue with me. So he says, oh, Talicia's drama, and I'm not drama. And there were so many times like that at work. Like, whew, I literally had a nightmare about working there last night. That's how you know you need therapy to get over it. And I'm in therapy. I have Talkspace. One day, hopefully a therapy place sponsors me on YouTube. Like, I have such a big YouTube that therapy places like BetterHelp or Talkspace just wants to sponsor me. In Jesus' name, that'd be so cool. But anyways, what I learned from that experience is he was so, it's even like, y'all be going all over the place. But this guy, he's a motivational speaker, and he literally just said, yeah, you have better skills than me. Yeah, you're faster than me. Yeah, you're greater than me. But if I say something that gets in your head, it's over, right? And people never even realize that. Like, the enemy just wants to be in your head, okay? The enemy doesn't want he can't change what you have, so he'll change what you believe to shape your outcomes. So, like, if you have a great opportunity, then the enemy's goal, the enemy is not like an entity. It's like certain people in this world, if they notice they desire something from you and they don't have a clean spirit, they're going to come at you from a place of, how do I get what you have? And it's really demonic and negative. But yeah, you just have to discern between people who are good for you and people who you just have to have discernment between people who are good for you or people who like you or people who don't like you, because a lot of people don't like you. Like, a lot of people are just trying to take what you have through changing your opinion of yourself. Men are a prime example of that. Like, if a man can't get you to do what they want you to do, they'll try to make you think you're incapable of things, or like that you're not good enough. It's really nuts what they try to do. So you have to always have an invisible reassurance of your own self. And I'm sure men I've dated notice I'm always in that safety net of like believing in myself and knowing my worth, because if not, you run into this scenario. Oh, I think it's getting sunny. It was so gloomy. The sun is coming out. Oh, that's so exciting. It was so gloomy. But yeah, men will have you run into a scenario of assuming you're not worthy and this stuff, and you can lose yourself in the opinions of men. You see, another thing, here's an example. Like, this wouldn't fit, right? But if you go like this, it fits. That's God. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I don't think that I could live no other way. But yeah, back to men. Yeah, they like, if they can't have authority over your body, they try to have authority over your mind. And the only way to have authority over a woman's mind is if you can affect her self-concept. So it's super important to lock in on your self-concept, because it prevents you from falling victim to men manipulating your mind. And like, there's even men who will look at you and they don't want to ruin an opportunity, or they don't want a conflict, but they want to create an action on your behalf. So they'll try to carry themselves out in a manner that is indicative of what their intended desires are. Like, I was talking to this guy and I think he just didn't want to talk to me anymore, so he was ignoring me. And it was so funny because he was doing that, and then one of his close friends was screaming at me. Like, can you imagine being a guy and you're trying to like make this girl feel invalid, like she shouldn't be here, like she's this, that. And then your friend is like trying to talk to her. How does that make you feel? Like, I know he's probably watching this video too. How does that make you feel? Your friend and your ex-girlfriend came to my Instagram and liked one of my pictures on accident. Let that sink in. So it's like, you trying to treat me like I'm mid, and all of the people around you know I'm not mid. But then again, it's also important for you to identify, like at that point after all that happened, I was like, why am I keeping this person around? Like, they're treating me bad, and I'm seeing all this evidence of my worth. So it's like, all I needed to know is that I don't really need it. Like, I can work around you and be great, you know? Try to be great, because men, they'll see your greatness and they're like energy vampires. They want to have it. Because, I don't know, like, because men are in survival mode all day. If you talk to a man, he's on survival mode. It's like, how do I prevail? How do I get more money? How do I get more women? How do I get more confidence to continue my survival mode? So as a female, it's important for you to identify whether or not a man is using you for survival mode or competing with you. If he's ever competing with you, run, bitch, run. If he's competing with you, he's going to try to take whatever you have. Like, look at Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. Like, he was competing with her and stuff. He was competing with her. And he thought that that was all she had, like, was that she wasn't a mom yet, because he saw how being a mom negatively affected other women in his life. So he just thought, oh, well, that'll be her one thing and she'll get out of my way. And it's like, no, she was a strong, confident woman. She was able to exceed her own expectations, even with you trying to give her a baby. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, there's never a time where your circumstances should depict what you're likely to get from like another person. That's why I'm just always like on the defense. But I just keep thinking, like, what if a man comes into my life and he's detailed, he's caring, patient, and he's very interested in me instead of in my, he's very interested in me instead of focused on like how he'll feel while being with me, you know? Because I just want to love on somebody's son so bad. Like, I want to do good things and just love on somebody's son. Hopefully I can do that one day soon. Because I feel like a man could come out of nowhere. Like, what if a man comes out of nowhere? Obviously, oh, my neighborhood is having this event at like 6 p.m. today. I'm like, what if I meet a man there? And like, he becomes my Valentine and all that good stuff. That is so beautiful. I think I was talking to this guy and he was so good, I just couldn't believe it. And then I kept acting like he was bad, and then he just showed being bad because of how much I want him to be bad. It's like, he did such big things for me. Not really, he just took me on a few dates and he ghosted me. Okay, why am I manifesting this? Let me just shut up. None of that happened. Everything's perfect, my life is perfect. I always get princess treatment. Period, boo. So, Yeah, we're about to drop it off. It took like an hour to pack 4 orders. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, packing orders is crazy. It's fucking insane. It's like 3 little orders, 4 little orders. Like, it's just no reason to be going this hard. But it is what it is. Now we've run out of Friday labels. Like, everything you could possibly run out of, I've ran out of because of I just get so many orders. So I have to buy more Friday labels. I'm so blessed to have so many orders, but it's just a lot. But yeah, I'm about to drop all these orders off, guys. And that's the end of this chit chat pack orders with me vlog. Hopefully it was entertaining. If you're new here, you never seen me before, my name is Talisha. I'm an entrepreneur. I quit my job in 2022 to be a full-time entrepreneur, and it's finally starting to do well. Like, it was doing well when I quit, and then I stopped doing crystals, and then you can watch a video on that too. Guys, that was the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Here I am just dropping this off at the USPS. Luckily, I live between 3 different cities, so I live 5 minutes from Raleigh, 5 minutes from Durham, 5 minutes from Morrisville, even like 10 minutes from Cary. So I get to pick which USPS I want to go to, just which one I think that the packages will get to the person fast enough. But if you want to be up in the USPS every single day, then definitely download the Ultimate Candle Making Survival Guide. The link will be down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!